All right, everyone, gather round. Gather round. Today is a day of great importance. I have a mission for us. A mission so secret, so daring, that it requires the utmost stealth and cunning. We must become invisible. Ghosts in the night, shadows in the— Bob! Are you eating a banana right now? Never mind. We are going undercover. The minions erupted, a yellow wave of gibberish and excitement. Some cheered. Some started practicing their ninja moves. And Kevin, of course, was already trying to staple a fake mustache to Dave's face. Why all the secrecy? Well, let's just say Vector has his grubby little hands on something shiny. Something very, very shiny. And we are going to get it back. The plan was simple. Blend in. The execution, well, that was a different story. I unveiled my masterpiece creations, a collection of disguises so brilliant, so convincing, they were foolproof. For myself, a distinguished gentleman with a magnificent mustache. For the minions, a variety of personas. We had tiny construction workers, little old ladies with purses, and even a team of potted plants. What could possibly go wrong? A lot. It turned out Stuart got his wig on backward and spent 10 minutes arguing with a fire hydrant. Bob, dressed as a very round businessman, found his briefcase was filled not with important documents, but with bananas. And Carl's fake beard kept falling into his ice cream. Our first trial run, a simple walk through the park, ended with us being chased by a flock of very confused pigeons. We were not blending. Okay, new plan. We're going in. The target, Vector's ridiculously high-tech lair. Disguises on. Game faces ready. We strode confidently toward the entrance, disguised as a pizza delivery team. The giant pizza box, carried by 4 minions, wobbled precariously. This was it, the moment of truth. We were just steps from the door when crash. The box ripped open, and instead of a large pepperoni pizza, out tumbled dozens of panicked minions sliding across the polished floor like bowling pins. My heart sank. So much for stealth. Inside, it was pure chaos. Minions in their ridiculous disguises were running wild. A group dressed as plumbers started fixing a water fountain, which promptly exploded, soaking a nearby security guard. Another team, disguised as exterminators, released a swarm of— well, I'm not sure what they were, but they were fuzzy, and they giggled. The minions' gibberish echoed through the halls, a symphony of disaster. It was a beautiful, chaotic mess. I was trying my best to direct the madness, whispering commands like no, don't lick the laser grid, and put down the shrink ray. But it was useless. They were in their element. Stuart, still dressed as a little old lady, somehow ended up driving a stolen golf cart, pursued by security drones. Dave accidentally activated a giant robotic arm, which began redecorating the lobby in a style I can only describe as toddler tantrum. It was a spectacular failure. But honestly, it was also spectacularly funny. Suddenly, a security guard rounded the corner, his eyes wide with suspicion. He stared right at us. This was it. Game over. I braced for capture, but then Bob, in his tiny potted plant costume, waddled in front of the guard and offered him a flower. The guard blinked, utterly confused. Before he could react, Kevin, dressed as a janitor, accidentally spilled a bucket of soapy water, sending the guard slipping and sliding down the hallway. It was genius. Terrible, clumsy, accidental genius. Just as we thought we were in the clear, Vector himself appeared at the end of the hall, holding the shiny object. He saw the chaos, the slipping guard, the giggling fuzzy things, and his jaw dropped. He looked at me, at my magnificent but slightly crooked mustache, and his eyes narrowed. He was on to us! It was time for the secret signal, the one we practiced for hours. Michon abo to. I squawked like a deranged chicken. The signal for our immediate and very undignified retreat. We scrambled out of there, leaving a trail of wigs, fake mustaches, and confused guards in our wake. Back at the lab, we were a sorry sight. Disguises torn, egos bruised, But as the minions started recounting the chaos, laughing and reenacting the guards slipping on the floor, I couldn't help but smile. Did we get the shiny object? Well, no, not exactly. But then Bob held something up. Tucked into his potted plant costume was a tiny, sparkling gem that had broken off the main prize. It wasn't the whole thing, but it was a start. So, what did we learn? We learned that stealth is not our strong suit. We learned that a banana is not a substitute for a and we learned that sometimes the most chaotic plans are the most memorable. As for our undercover skills, let's just say we'll be sticking to what we know best. Rockets, freeze, raise, and causing mayhem out in the open. Now, who wants to watch the security footage? I have a feeling the blooper reel is going to be epic. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to follow for more magnificent mayhem.